How long would you survive a nuclear war? Imagine this, you're sitting at home, maybe watching YouTube, maybe playing a game. Then suddenly, your phone lights up. Emergency alert. Nuclear missiles have been launched. Seek shelter immediately. At first, it feels impossible. Something that only happens in movies, but this time, it's real. The question is, how long would you survive a nuclear war? Let's find out. The first 10 minutes. The first thing you need to know is that if you're close to the explosion, survival is almost impossible. The flash from a nuclear weapon is brighter than the sun. The heat is extreme. Entire buildings can disappear within seconds. Millions of people could die before they even understand what happened. But let's assume you're lucky. You're far enough away to survive the blast. Now, your fight for survival begins. The first day, panic spreads everywhere. Roads become clogged with traffic. Stores are emptied within hours. People rush to buy food, water, and medicine. The internet becomes unreliable. Power outages begin. Rumors spread faster than facts. Nobody knows if more missiles are coming. The safest thing you can do is stay sheltered and avoid unnecessary risks. Most people make mistakes because they panic. The first week. Now a new threat appears. Radioactive fallout. Tiny radioactive particles begin falling back to Earth. You can't see them, you can't smell them, but they can be deadly. The best place to be is underground. Basements become extremely valuable. The longer you remain protected, the better your chances. Meanwhile, supplies begin running low. Food becomes harder to find. Clean water becomes more important than ever. The first month. 1 month later, life looks completely different. Many businesses are closed. Supply chains have collapsed. Some cities are nearly empty. Communities begin forming. People work together to survive. Others fight over resources. At this point, survival isn't about avoiding explosions anymore. It's about finding food, finding water, and staying healthy. Simple illnesses become much more dangerous when hospitals are overwhelmed. The first winter, scientists believe a large nuclear war could create a nuclear winter. Smoke from burning cities could block sunlight. Temperatures would fall. Food production could drop dramatically. Crop failures would become common. Even countries far away from the war could face serious food shortages. For many survivors, winter becomes the hardest challenge of all. Year 1. 1 year later, the people who survived have adapted. They've learned new skills, they've built communities, they've found ways to produce food and protect themselves. Life is harder than before, but humanity is still here. The world hasn't ended, it's simply changed. The biggest advantage isn't strength, it's preparation. People with a plan have a much better chance of surviving. Final results. How long would you survive a nuclear war? A few hours, a few weeks, a year? Nobody knows for sure. But one thing is certain, the people most likely to survive aren't the strongest. They're the people who stay calm, think ahead, and prepare before disaster strikes. So be honest, how long do you think you would survive? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more How Long Would You videos.